quickly, let's go to the topic. We already get engineer Fallah Tengbeh, we now member of parliament from the ruling bench, the SALONE People's Party, and they come out all the way in Akaina on the street. Happy Friday, engineer. It's a pleasure. Tomorrow will be Valentine, and I see you already well suited up for the review this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thanks for having me. I'm delighted to be here.
It's Friday. How Friday can tell for you? Is Friday any normal day on a Friday night you basically like so much?
Yeah, well, Friday na normal day for me personally, because this na the day we use yourself they try for switch your memory from the hectic working hours during the week to weekend. We go there home, spend time with your family. But for this particular Friday, today marks the 40th day of me mama we been died.
So sad, yeah.
It's actually a tough one. To God be the glory. And may
yes,
her soul rest in
again,
peace.
I forget for say my sympathy indeed. I remember the year starts very bad for you. Starting the year and losing someone so dear to you. With sympathy on behalf of we waiting. So yes. So basically today we expect Honorable Mahmoud as well, nice guy from the opposition bench na parliament, the APC. He will join me anytime shortly, and then we will carry you a lot of topic them. So the name na Mahmoud Kamara, and he represents the All People's Congress from the Western Urban. And also quickly, the topics here this morning: the Political Party Registration Commission, Regulation Commission, PPRC, don't lift suspension on the APC party after them being paid and 350,000 fine. And also, President BO don't begin consultation on the appointment of a new chief electoral commissioner. Court to remand opposition National Secretary General for insulting the president. We know good depth into one because this matter is in court at the moment, and also we go assess the electricity crisis in the capital city. So these are the stories that we'll be discussing here and all. And like I say, we expect Honorable Mahmoud for joining me as well in a couple of minutes so that we go start the review proper. But that notwithstanding, before we start the program proper, let's take we first story. We get for deal with the APC this week. It was a kind of tough week for them. We see outside the PPRC being levied a fine on them for comments where the member they make now the mammoth meeting will be happen on the 31st of January, and the APC be get 7 days for clear the fine, and they not pay within the 7 days, and PPRC be get for suspend them, and after the suspension then pay the fine, and of course we be make PPRC be get for lift the suspension. But before we look at the suspension and all of that thing before them pay and all, we get several questions that we basically we can look at here, analyze them proper, and see how we can give them a kind of national perspective. Now, the question we would ask now, was the fine proportionate and justified? And you think say this fine strengthening regulatory compliance or raise political concern? Whose message this they send to other political parties? These are some of the major questions that we'll look at here. So I think I'll start with the list one. Honorable, I'll start with you. It now be your own opinion about the fine where the PPRC be levied on the APC. Do you think it was, of course, in the best interest? Was it justifiable, or you get a different opinion on the fine where the PPRC be levied on the APC?
Okay, thank you, my brother. Before I answer the question, let me build a quick context around the subject matter. Of course, the PPRC will not say them form purposely with a core mandate or function for discipline and regulate political competition in country. And that particular institution in the act where them in passed in Parliament 2022, also the empower them for supervise political parties and their officials. Additionally, the also empower them for enforce political act codes and behavior. So coming to the question and the subject matter, that we don't know say PPRC, they try for promote hate speeches in our country. PPRC get the right for even recommend or refer to courts when laws they beyond their own regulations. Would now lead me to the question where you ask that as to whether the fines are proportionate to the crime. If you ask me, I will say yes, because this now an institution with autonomous, they independently they operate, and they always they try for levy fines, for one, and for criminalize certain issues depending on the gravity of what they see in the matter. For example, in this case, we see where the Secretary General and the supporters, you know, in a public gathering, they use comments like Mada Biona Tifi Tifi, and whilst in the talker, the other people they repeat. Okay, so that get a tendency for disrupt public disorder.
Is that not political statement, in your opinion? You don't seem like a political statement.
No, it is not. If you say political statements, well, get different connotations.
Okay.
You can do a political statement where go there within the framework of the law. Also, you go do political statements deliberately for intimidate somebody or for like defame somebody and make people look, you know, low upon her or bring funny near. And remember, as a citizen, His Excellency the President, not only the President, but he gets several
executive powers.
Well, not only the executive powers, but he gets in there, we as a president, we in the nation they look up to. One, it represent the unity of peace. Now a symbol of peace in the country. Then now also a symbol of national sovereignty. Now in the lead the armed forces, they get the executive authority. So if you as an individual or a group of people will not just go team up for self, you know, aggrandizement or self satisfaction, will not try for demean the kind person and they try for make them look bad, instead get the right to protection.
But they're saying this, the president as well, when he was not the president, maybe they say some of them statement there again to the former president, Anes Baiku, maybe they challenge him and all, according to them, and say nothing was done in that regard and all. So why make this one get different kind of interpretation?
Fine, I agree with you. So if you come, you challenge the issues, nobody will take somebody to court, or you find somebody for challenging political issues. In fact, that is why we are a democratic country. That is being, you know, a respecter of the principles of democracy when you operate within the dictates of the law. But if you they use now politics also for intimidate, for go after somebody, it can be criminalizing. And the law, the constitution make it crystal clear.
Okay.
When once PPRC gets certain matters where they beyond their regulation powers, then they can refer them to court for interpretation. I think that's why.
So you know that was, in your opinion, the fine being justifiable?
Very much.
What about the amount? Don't you think it was exorbitant? 350,000.
Considering the economy that we live in, yes, but that amount far small comparative to the dangers we could cause. The kind of incitement, the provocative statement, incitement.
So that amount is not commensurate to the
it's not even commensurate, yes, you know, at all, at all.
Okay.
So to me, I want to say PPRC, you know, acted in a very just manner, and they were very considerate.
All right, that also me joined in the studios by Honorable Mahmoud Nice Guy Kamara from Western Urban. It's a pleasure for getting you, Honorable.
Thank you so much, and sorry for coming late.
Yes, so in fact, we just start the conversation. We did the first topic. Now we look at the suspension of the APC. Well, before the suspension, the fine, that was a fine. And after the fine not been paid on time, the 7 days pass, and then suspend the APC, and the APC pay the fine later, and then lift the suspension. So I was asking Honorable Tengbeh that if the fine was justifiable in your own opinion. He said yes, it was justifiable, considering the crime where the Secretary General of the APC being commit according to the analysis so long. So I ask again, do you think that was justifiable? The fine on the APC, was it an harsh decision from the PPRC? What's your own opinion on that?
I think this is now a very critical issue because just yesterday when I see the deny bail to Secretary General.
In fact, we can discuss about that.
In the first place, I think the party position not ever change. Opposition since the end of the 2023 election are that we not lost the election. That we election the Tifa. So we not understand what he can with this energy now. That's even PPRC for let the levy that kind of amount of fine, we know now the generator. Waiting actually we say we different from what we don't say. That has always been the position of the party. That will not ever lost that election. So
nothing not change.
It not ever change. APC never lost that election. Now that's me could only ask if really the government believes yes, APC lost that election. Let them give me the disaggregated data.
Then go say APC not challenge the matter to court and not take to court.
Well, there are other process system other than challenging to courts, and we make sure we walk through them process system. Then they. So we need to understand what you don't develop of late. We make now all of them kind of here this kind level of energy. This is not opposition. This is not party position. We election. We win the election, and that the Tifa form we. This is not the party position.
So do you think the fine is a political witch hunt?
Well, the PPRC now in charge with the responsibility for make sure they relate political party activities there. And APC being a law-abiding political party, yes, in as much as we not please with how the fine go, but we don't actually pay.
So why they not pay within the first 7 days?
Well, we be the contemplate when something happen, we have to make decision around them. So I think we decide for comply. Like I tell you, APC is a law-abiding political party, so we don't comply. But we actually don't understand the reason as to why the PPRC decide for fine the APC to that kind of amount. Even to person, we're not even the part of we schedule for make statements. We're not ever the part of a program. They even add a fine, say APC for PM. So we don't actually understand. And what it actually that one they don't lead to. Now Akisidon, because I listened to the PPRC boss. Now Akisidon am a room. You make any supporter, because me being a member of parliament, you go say yes, I get a responsibility being a symbol carrier of the party. So I therefore be mindful what they say in parliament and outside parliament because I represent the party. But any other supporter can go out, make record of things them where PPRC feel say and not comfortable. At the end of the day, they levy a fine against the APC. So basically, what will happen? They don't open a Pandora box for the fine left, right, center.
Let's come back to here comes in you guys. Now then, parliament. This law, na parliament and pass them in 2022. Now, na responsibility for make law. In 2022, is it that parliamentarian and not be really examine the bill proper before them pass them into law?
Well, when a bill passed in parliament, it don't pass by the whole house. It already passed. So whatever the case may be, but you get to understand one thing: certain supporter, you don't even get access to them. Some of these members, some of them, this now people they know will get the zeal for support the party, but they are not official members of the party. But if you say any of their statements,
just like a fan with the support,
exactly, yes, exactly. So if you say any of their statements, hence that statement they go contrary, in a levy fine against the party, well, I think a very ugly journey we're about to walk through, because I know see so many other statements and they will get for the appear, and definitely it get for really not get for be good for the party them at all.
All right, let's move. We'll go to the next one, and this also have been one we get talking points. In fact, organization and non begin challenge that decision they already. I'm saying that the president already is not on the right trajectory for where the consultation for appoint Edmond Sylvester Alpha as the new chief electoral commissioner. The president in fact writes a letter now, better come out from in office and don't copy various political parties and don't give them 3 days for make them give their own things and 3 days. And plenty people they say the constitutional amendment is still ongoing and other things them as well. So well, we want to look at this one as well as President Bill begin consultation. So we ask now as to how waiting the whose quality where they define the next electoral, and then again, is the president right on track, or is he bridging any form of the current amendment bill where they before parliament for make them go amend, or the president is in track, like I say, for go through it they go through? So the first challenge was when they appointed him to act in that position after Mohamed Konebi in time elapsed. Opposition MP them say the individual, the man in question, I was not qualified, but at the end of the day, make it way, he don't serve for a couple of months, and now the president is proposing that they get the position now on a permanent basis. I start up with on that get Honorable Tengbeh Council, Honorable Mahmoud, nice guy, shortly on this one as well. Honorable, is the president in the right path towards, of course, getting a new electoral commissioner, new chief electoral commissioner, as we approach the 2028 election?
Of course, the president 100% on track, and the action that the opposition will be wants for Le Edmond Alpha Act, and also them they say are not qualified. All those rhetorics, the person in question, Mr. Edmond Alpha, don't prove them wrong. Say he's more than qualified to do the job.
He go through vetting in the parliament?
Yes, okay. Of course. Before he acts, he went through all the processes.
Okay.
So, but let me come. I think the question they asked whether the president get the right for do,
because people they challenge and now. Yes. Lawyer society don't challenge that decision. They large and all.
Sierra Leone now a constitutional democracy.
Okay.
We know they just live in a jungle whereby what you feel for do now in you they do. Okay. And we constitution now the highest law of the land. Remember the Sierra Leone constitution, and this constitution between me and you two was actually written by the opposition then when they made in government 1991.
Okay.
And the constitution of any country now the supreme document where they dictate what you for do and what you not for do, until otherwise when I amend or when I change the constitution, then anybody where you attempt for go beyond what in the constitution say a tantamount to treasonable offense. So section 32(3) of the 1991 constitution,
yeah,
give the president the powers for let able suggest or nominate electoral commissioners
in consultation. Okay.
So the crux of the matter here now the total misunderstanding of the use of the word consultation. We brought her there now the other side. They interpret consultation for mean agreement. But let me tell you,
in other words, the opposition MP they struggle for defined consultation.
They struggle for defined consultation.
Okay.
And let me tell you, so
one
of the reasons, one of the key reasons why even the country for happy for somebody like His Excellency President Bill, now that he don't give we the opportunity again for able amend the unentrenched clauses as well as the entrenched clauses where necessary for go referendum or whatsoever, but he has given us the opportunity to do so. So back to the point, the Constitution 1991 of Sierra Leone only say in consultation, and when you look at dictionary meaning, you look at common sense, we are a democracy, we are a democratic country. Democracy means you get different political views. So if you say consultation means agreement in the first place, then nobody will ever appoint anybody, because your interest is always not my interest, and my interest will not be the interest of the other political party.
Okay.
But consultation here simply means the president informing political parties that this is what I am about to do. But we have another critical and important layer when they me say the opposition or whosoever where they in doubt or in disagreement with what the president they do, you for try for go now, you go lobby, you ask you parliamentarians the way that the people's representative, not for allow such person for pass, now the House of Parliament. Because in all what the president they do, in only they nominate somebody based on what in say the person qualify, the person get the experience. Like in the case of Edmond Alpha, he has been, if not the oldest and the most experienced, now the
ECSL.
The ECSL.
Now, yeah.
And let me land, my brother. This is very important.
Okay.
So if the president don't nominate, then for lobby now Parliament for say, okay, Mr. Edmond Alpha is this, is X, Y, and Z, so we don't need them. Then if Parliament turn in application down there, it is turned down. But as per law, as per the dictates of the Constitution, the president just don't act within the spirit of the Constitution.
I just asked a question. There is an amendment bill within now, and also you get a tripartite recommendation. And some of those, both from the tripartite recommendation and the bill, they say there are certain set of people away for being included in. Then say they suggest names them. Then get an actual name where they call them people, and you have the Interreligious Council, you have SLAJ, for example, the part of and a couple of other bodies them. Now, this act that the president is currently acting is based on the old constitution, why you don't say, and now this constitution is being tabled for review and all. Why the president is in a haste now that the constitution is still on a review for ensure say he make such well, give young candidate, suggest young candidate, and force them within the political party then for me then give their own taking just 3 days, which by Monday that will have gone.
So you try for ask a predicated question.
I'm just asking because if the bill is still in Parliament, then why is it that the president is in a haste at the moment?
This is a very important subject matter. We get the tendency for keep we at peace.
Okay.
So therefore, when we for take with time, but when you predicate them, maybe the key elements there will be missing in responding to them. So you started by saying the president they in consultation for
according to the letter.
According to the letter.
Letter where they release
in consultation. And we authoritatively they tell you say consultation means one, you can call somebody, una get dialogue. Two, you can officially write and inform the person. Because when you call somebody follow, you tell and say, now this I want for do.
Okay.
And you write official letter to somebody, you also is the same.
Okay.
Remember, the president get lots of other issues. And consultation, no me as say APC and the other political parties and SLPP for can agree upon voting the president for nominates. No. Then you talk about tripartite. I hate going that way because the constitution is supreme. The constitution they above tripartite recommendation. Tripartite now a good document where people view out their opinion. Say if we do this and this and this, we feel say it go better.
But they agree. It's an agreement. They sign. The two political parties then sign on a.
I agree, but it is not supreme than
the constitution.
Yes. So which means if the president go and kick against the dictates of the constitution, then instead go on to commit a crime.
Okay.
So therefore, what did the president don't do? Just in line with the tripartite recommendation say you for consult, and the president is consulting.
Is it true? The first question I asked you, Honorable Mahmoud, is it true that opposition MP that is struggle for know the meaning of consultation before we look at the process which is going on at the moment?
Before I come that side, it is better for Lake we all to understand. Say after the 2023 election, we get disagreements. We strongly get the conviction. Say yes, we actually not lost that election day. So that's get for bring together the Bintumani agreements. We born the tripartite. So in the tripartite, some of the key things today. Now for make sure say some of the things that will happen in 2023 in future elections they not happen again. We see there's so much power where the president gets in the 1991 constitution. We get for do say consult political parties and make appointments. We see and say that power is too boku on the president. So now that make recommendation 36 of the tripartite say let us get a search and nomination committee. Where that committee they now them for responsible for make sure say they interview people who for be chief electoral commissioner or commission ask them.
Okay.
Yes, now therefore interview them, vet them until they get say yes, at least 3 of them fully satisfied. They want in the way they go down nominate interview, make sure say they satisfy. Now then that particular committee now therefore send that list to the president, and the president they honor for make sure say he appoints either one of the 3 with the committee,
research and
nomination committee
go
yes, go down present to the president.
Okay.
Now the bill where they before we now in a parliament, the amendments the constitutional amendments below they before we now in a parliament.
Yeah.
What in recommendation 36 say the nomination for nominate each of them categories here from sludge for nominate one person, then present her in a different format. Instead of the organizations then make their own nomination of whether they for they part of the search and nomination committee, the below they before we now, the amendments below they before we, they say the president for nominate. Come on, this is epic. This is epic radio.
Yeah.
If the epic radio need a representative for go dey na a particular gathering, I believe say not a person or not a member of epic for can appoint say Abu, you go represent we. No, na the organization and them for pull say Abu go represent we. Ibrahim go represent we.
Okay.
But what it then comes before we, then say the president and for can appoint on our organization of whether they for go the part of that particular search and nomination committee. So that na a complete breach. So what's the recommendation? 36. If you, what?
It deceiving.
Well, it deceiving completely.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. If we recommendation 36 don't do this one in good faith, and this na agreement between APC, the government, and in the presence of we moral guarantors them. Now they agree this one, and we sign them to effect. This all they happen for like trust day in the process of election. For no get issue when election done, you begin the doubt, say, oh, this election is not credible. This is not go so. So now make the try for make a completely independent. So now when this process they on, now a shock for look to see the president go ahead and appoint.
Is the president in a haste for do that?
Well, basically, I will tell you this say, and not in good faith. Now, definitely they know say what they don't present na parliament. For look we amend the constitution. No way, no they want to pass. They fully aware say no way, no they go pass. For look the president go appoint people in a separate bodies them. We for go be part of the nomination committee. And no say no go pass. So what you do? They say no what? Look we do am fast. Law use the 1991 constitution. Why is the amendment they go on? Even if later it no go pass, say tomorrow we do appoint Edward Alpha already. So no go for change again. So basically, not like it's foot. So you know they in good faith for look to get the reform as well.
Is this something that the opposition will challenge constitutionally?
Well, and see the recommendation. We will pull out opposition on it.
Okay.
We will definitely pull out opposition on it.
You want to respond quickly before we move to the next topic?
So I just want to respond. So me just get a few questions. The first question what I get, with all the constitutional cry, we brother and they cry about search committee, this, that. The first question
search and nomination committee.
Is it constitutional? The answer is no. Who wrote the 1991 constitution? The APC, not the writer.
I think law gets one thing clear. Sorry, honorable. No, honorable, please. No, just get one thing clear.
Let's have a peaceful conversation.
Yes, I know.
No, let's have a peaceful conversation.
Okay, listen, I'll be on the line. I'll give you opportunity.
No, I didn't interrupt you, my brother.
Allow me. Honorable.
I'll be on the point, but when you say you are coming,
I'll give you time back. I'll give you back.
No. He should wait.
No. Let's get something
My
clear.
brother, no, wait to get you bites, then you respond.
All right.
Take note.
No.
Yes. So this is the same thing we talk about this country.
Yes.
The APC members of parliament, them say all thing you for listen to them, they don't for listen to you.
All right.
When you debate, me they keep me cool and they take note. So one don't respond. So allow you get you bite.
No. I think now maybe they're at the floor. You decide for coming.
No.
Not in the moderate program.
I just give you time for
fine. Allow me to complete.
Okay. And
they
come back to you shortly. Yes. They make you clarification quickly, and then I'll give
for the interest of peace.
Fine. So fine.
Okay.
Look, get one thing, please. Like I continuously say, we know say the constitution is always supreme. That's not an argument.
Okay.
But for look, we not get the repeat of what happened in 2023. Now that make both parties, including the we guarantors them, moral guarantors them.
Yeah.
In the process, we agree with what he happened by recommendation 36.
Okay.
So what did they before now for repeal section 32(3) for make sure say the president not only consult political parties, but now recommendation 36 say let us get this body we go make everybody trust the process.
Okay.
So not to merely mean say the constitution, what the president they do, he actually go against constitution. Not to go against constitution.
Okay.
The point here is allow this process for like it complete, because now this process here go give credence to whatever get for happen later.
All right.
Let we allow the constitutional review. We will make sure to get a search and nomination.
Thank
committee.
you very much.
There should not be any haste to appoint the electoral commissioner. No need for that.
Okay.
Because definitely,
do we still have time? Do we still have time?
What did they try for do? And for 3 foot, the whole process what do they do in the parliament?
I would like
for 3 foot the process for say, hey, already at the Alpha do appoint them. So even if the recommendation go on and change, they're not going for change again. And Malfa go still did it. So like basically now for 3 foot
Thank you so much for making clarification. Honorable, please go ahead. Get the platform now. I hope Honorable, I'm not going to interrupt you again. Go ahead.
Thank you. While this search committee then they talk about get a tendency for even slow down, the processes. You understand? Because like I don't tell you, we are running a democracy. Everybody get your own political interest. So if we they say we get for car wait first, for let APC can agree, for let President Bio nominate to that for be the next person, and the constitution get under power, it not going to ever happen. That is number one.
Why not going to ever happen?
For example now, ordinary nomination, because they no agree. They no agree. They say the process for stalled, they not forgo before. Somebody we now the most experienced person at the institution, somebody we highly qualified, somebody we don't involve, they understand the terrain of this country, north, south, east, and west.
But they are questioning
somebody we able to handle logistical issues. Adikam. So back to my initial question where I was interrupted.
Okay.
Who wrote the 1991 Constitution in the first place? Is it like them being right than they for disadvantage other people? So to me, that is the biggest question I have for my brother here. And the second thing, why the Justice Kawan committee where them input, where His Excellency the then President and as by Kroma been put in place for review, then bring recommendations when I white paper for the amend certain gray areas in the constitution. Why them get all the opportunity? Why they not do it? Now for ordinary nomination, then they try for bring problem at the country and they go up and down. So the question is, nomination has got nothing to do with what will they do, because let's assume search committee you go search everybody. The constitution say now the president get the right for nominate, section 32(3) of the constitution, my brother.
So why
this is not German, it is not French. Now simple English.
So why again the recommendation 36 we suggest from the one way the
recommendation 36 and tripartite. This is their own gut feeling.
But the tripartite again, the two parties agree to some of those things. Is that not so?
I agree with you.
The two parties agree.
I agree with you. But remember, there are certain conditions when you want to change them. Two parties not just enough for agree on them. Are you paying attention, my brother?
Yes, I get you. I just hear something from you.
Okay, two parties not just enough for make them kind of decision. There are certain clauses where you want for interfere with the constitution too much, it automatically becomes an entrenched clause. Therefore, when I for go into referendum, you need for consult the people. You know, just come because you say you know president, somebody they try for ambog you. One morning go just grab no more, then you go sell out the constitution for respect their own view. So if the president they operate within the constitution, I think to me that is what is important for now. If you go against the constitution,
why do you think? Okay, go ahead.
If the president goes against the constitution, then fine.
So you know that.
But now, what I was expecting the opposition to do, like they say, me as a sitting member of parliament, no preview to that document it. Where it is don't go to because we no debate it.
But it's in parliament now.
Yeah, so I am not
privy to it. Preview, or you not be in a parliament to Sheba?
No, you know say I've been bereaved down one. Then two, maybe it don't come, but they're not distribute out it for law begin to look at her.
Okay.
So they have now the opportunity to bring in some of these issues. So when with the,
what could be the essence where the nomination go and then the president could appoint again? Would that be relevant again?
If even you take down in our parliament, you cannot take away the powers of the president.
Okay.
Number one, like I tell you, I want to look at and critically.
Yeah.
We are a democracy. Democracy means you have different political powers with different interests.
Okay.
Everybody wants to lead the country, okay? If you say, now APC for go approve, would our president be for choose for be the next electoral commissioner? It not going ever happen.
So why not enforcing this to the search and nomination committee for me then come with names and many president?
The nomination committee, everybody in the country belongs to a political party, right?
Interreligious council, you get
interreligious
bodies.
Interreligious council now one set, but all the other people other than
what about SLAG is there as well?
SLAG is there. These are all credible institutions.
Sierra Leone Labour Congress is there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sierra Leone Labour Congress is there. Okay, but the point again where we brought out in the mix, the search committee, not to then they nominate, then just
Suggest.
just the cushion. The work the president for do.
Okay.
Say we don't look out for this policy, we don't look out for this policy, we don't look out for this policy. In addition to what you the president go don't get, if you say if you take among them people there, then it go good. But now the president in power for nominate.
Okay.
So if even the search committee don't do all this work, now the president, as per the constitution, get a mandate for nominate.
Is in line with the constitution.
And he's
operating
within
I'm just asking you, we not get better time really, so maybe I will just squeeze in this one. We'll too go deep into it because the matter is in court. In fact, it has been adjourned to Monday. But the National Secretary General of the APC is currently on remand for 3 count or 3 count charges them, well, insulting the president, inciting, and also incitement as well. So these are some of the counts them. And yesterday we see Usai Magistrate Brian Majabi denying him bail, and he get for spend the next couple of days now remand and appear on Monday. So I am not going too deep into this particular matter, like I say, because the matter is still in court as well. But is this a bad precedent in other way? I will ask, Honorable Mahmoud, in your opinion?
Yeah, like you rightly say, the matter did be court now.
Exactly.
I don't want for make much comments on that one day, so I want for left that one day out.
Okay.
But for the benefits of the public, I think my colleague member of parliament here make some statements where I believe say na a disservice to the nation. At least if we didn't have the media here, for make sure say we're enlightening the people out there.
Yeah.
One, he say the role of the search and nomination committee. He say after the president go don't do no, not also he say. What's in
after the president.
What's in recommendation 36?
Pushing.
Please allow me.
Let me make my point clear.
If you go allow me, it will fine. It's already. Yes, but now make it allow me. No. Allow me.
Allow him there. I'll give you a chance to clarify now.
Fine.
Let me clarify and continue.
No. You don't give me a chance. I think when they make statement, allow him. In as much as I be we are saying they deceive the public, but allow him and get opportunity.
Let's clarify. I beg you. Listen.
No, if they deceive the public, I get
attacking my personality.
Me one for make sure
he's attacking my personality.
Message to the public.
He's saying things that are odd. Things that I didn't say right in my presence.
So please clarify.
The clarification is the search committee. In they say the search committee now therefore appoint the electoral commissioner.
Okay.
They say no. The search committee in function and mandate now for help the president do the job.
Okay.
And from there now,
thank you.
In addition to what the president go get in mind, he go able to choose now who are the possible in the nomination.
Thank you so much.
So fine. Now that make us say, Lord will pass the right message to the public because the people rely on what we say now.
Okay. All right.
I think recommendation 36 do in good faith.
Okay.
The power on the president for appoint the electoral commissioner eboku. So basically, the search and nomination committee, they your responsibility now for make sure say they recruit. Who that at the end of the day the president gets for appoint. The search and nomination committee then go interview the people wait for be electoral commissioner. Now make at the end of the day, therefore you for present at least 3 names. recommendation 36 say that 3 names they don't present to the president. Then the president can go ahead and appoint anyone from the 3. But the president not for appoint anybody beyond the 3 where the search and nomination committee don't submit to the president. For make sure say they appoint one of them as the chief electoral commissioner. Not to the other way around, say when the president they could help her. No. Now for lessen the power when they on the president for say, hey, I don't consult APC.
So no. What's the APC one? I ain't just the talk.
Now what you need this documents will agree with APC, the government,
now not for show we would have
other people. Recommendation 36.
Let's go to the
recommendation from the recommendation 36. Yes, say the president.
So you don't talk about tripartite. I am speaking to the constitution. That is supreme.
Amendment before us. On the constitution.
No.
They can say the process capture. They can say again, and this process is not yet done.
It's informing the public.
The only change is the
amendment is to be made.
Okay.
The amendment of the constitution is yet to be made.
Let me say, if you don't think say the president in a haste, if the amendment is still up,
it is not in haste.
Because if there is an amendment going on, then why don't the president wait?
Let me tell you, if the president time beats and just now, you know, we do all the amendments there. We for a peaceful 2028 election. They are going to say again the president.
I think one of the ways.
Okay, gentlemen, I come back on a short. I want to go short break, and then let's take commercial break quick. I come. Okay.
The very possible the president don't send letter. When he don't nominate Alpha. Definitely, we consider as one of the people will be there part of the process.
We pioneer the
2023 election.
So what's in there? What's in the APC one time for Apple? And democracy cannot run like that.
All right. I come back to a gentleman, please.
I'm not in nomination. The president don't send a parliament, so the opposition always is supporting.
Democracy is
almost 99% of the nomination the president don't send a parliament.
The opposition is supporting. All right. Let's take break. We come back shortly. We go for a short break. So quickly we go to final story, and then we go open the phone line. It has to do with the electricity crisis. This has been a perennial problem. Almost when we are in the dries, they send some shortage in power generation and all of those things as well. So honorable members here present, how the light business now in our community then first. Let's start with Honorable Mahmoud. You get light frequently at this moment?
No, I don't get light frequently.
But you sleep with light?
Alternative. Some it will come today, tomorrow it not come, and sometimes when it come, the way you don't want to reach, but not on enough all through it. So
how you describe
the light is actually deplorable, and so this day I know we actually expect now this kind of level of struggle for still a day on with light. I think if I can recall, me being a member of parliament, I don't partake in almost all the appointments in the 6 parliaments where the president don't do, and we approve them. But no, there has never been a time, despite me just approving, where I don't celebrate appointment. Reach the time when the president appoints himself as the Minister of Energy. I be celebrating that day because I was hopeful that the commander-in-chief instead they can't take over this particular department. So I was hoping say we can get stability in electricity. So from that time to this day, for local day like how we did, so a deplorable. That's I would tell you.
Are you hopeful that it will change anytime soon?
Under this administration, me hope is small.
Honorable Tengbeh, yes, how do you like business Nigeria?
Okay, thank you. First, for the purposes of this discussion, I go actually talk as a politician, but also being a trained, qualified, and one of the best energy experts in this country for speak small engineering.
Okay.
Meaning, I go prefer solutions.
Okay.
I agree with my brother. We have energy challenge. Myself, na me host. What he say, correct. I get electricity 1 day in, 1 day out. At times, they can give me half day. There you go. The way it can, I go come full right. So let's say the 1 day, 1 day out, I agree.
Okay.
But the problem what we get as a nation, now that we know they try for pay attention to the critical issues. And then critical issues there, now issues and we don't exist. We some now inherited problems, some now problems that we self. The need for take bold face, bold step for able remedy them. I go put them into 3 clusters: the generation aspect, the transmission, and the distribution. Transmission, for example, what we get currently we na in Freetown rely on now the Bumbuna line, 161 kV line. The 161 kV line they built them in the 1960s. Okay, so that is to say it don't aged. The transmission capacity in terms of kilowatts where that line they been gets na 75. But during the 11 years war, bullet pierced some parts of the transmission lines. So in efficacy don't drop drastically. Now we're not going to get up to 70% output out of her instead of 75 we're supposed to forget. So what thing they happen now? Even if we buy power na Guinea, Makot Sen, Bumbuna Sen, let's say we get a generation now, we're supposed for really give Freetown 24-hour electricity. For now, we're not able because of the capacity of that line. Now just 75 it take.
Okay.
So which is to say one recommendation we made a give to the country and let everybody pay attention to her. Now for upgrade that line day to 225. If we don't upgrade them to 225, you find out so they give high voltage and we will transmit bulk power.
We get a lot of experts in the energy sector. Can the colleague Juncker have been now UNIDO and all get vast experience. And then again, so why up to now unable to solve this problem? It's we still get one in, one out. Where the guys is in Canada, the same story.
I try for build a bit context. And I believe say my brother self here go respect that view and give me that time because it's so important.
Okay.
Now we come about we don't talk about we transmission. Generation also now a problem. Bumbuna, as we talk with now the state-owned enterprise now even for rely on instead of car power ship. Car power ship was introduced by the then administration and still some people and the encourager me, Honorable Engineer Tengbeh, they say car power ship not a solution for we. So me fi say we solution now for the 50 megawatt capacity we'll get at peak period in the range currently for be doubled. Meaning we need for introduce 2 more turbines.
Okay.
25 megawatt each. Double landing will give another 50. So during the peak in the range, we will get at least 80. Out of that 80 with losses and other things, at minimum we will get then 60, 65 they come Freetown.
Okay.
That's one way for solve the generation. I don't explain about the transmission. Government they on track. I want for be honest for construct the southern corridor. We now 225. We then they come. It can up to Godrich again for help for stabilize the system. But the fundamental issue you will get when you ask me about electricity, why lights not in a Freetown? Now because of commercial losses. Commercial losses, I will explain to you the loop.
Do one quickly, not get better time.
Yeah, time not
people in the pay the lights. We will see commercial losses.
Fine, commercial losses. So people now you allege say people they pay.
It's not alleged. People they pay.
No, you allege.
We all sit there. We are paying. We are paying.
Don't trivialize this. Let me come.
No, we say
people
allege. Yes,
we are all paying. But the people back where the thief, the lights, that is a very serious concern.
Them they pay.
If even the number coupers we they pay, but then there are people actually stealing the lights, and that is very, very important. That government they lost huge chunk of money based on that. So me the fee say them for introduce smart systems.
Okay.
With SCADA introduce node, for example, like the mini grids. You put everybody in meter to the top notch of the pole. So we don't come on at the pole, the pole, the top notch of the pole. You would na central Freetown here on your SCADA. You dey monitor the node. You don't know say every node na 10 kilowatts for the day. If you go see 15 kilowatts, you dey send your team now for let them go check why that do happen. Then the output now from that pole. Anybody who thief light down the table, down the pole, because you know able go na the pole. So you thief light, as you take light na that cable lay for user and for self, you dey pay for it.
All right. 0799949993. Please don't take calls. They don't go way overboard with time. And then we get a report to work out to you. We get the bomber cash out do as well. We will get for do so. Stay tuned for that one. Hello. Please. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes. Your name, please, and who side you call me from?
My name is Saidu.
Side, go ahead.
There are people we call parliamentarians within our government. Then just they waste people in time and waste resources of this country. If I don't go sit down, when I get an arrangement, when I don't agree, when I go kind of parliament, when I say when they go deliberate on what you know, accept what I go accept, then this one are able to tell me say the Constitution Supreme. But I don't be no say the Constitution Supreme. What you make when I decide to come disagreement, not because there were problems. That's not one. And this tier way President Bill they do, where if they go do decide for appoint somebody where in fact then in a stage forget a recommendation or how for appoint electoral commissioner. Now just necessarily wherein the man always know ready for make or get peace. Now for blah blah no one. For instance, like we got to take Mohammed Bangura Kianguna.
Thank you.
I mean, you don't do anything there. You get serious opposition. People wait for the appoint for Kianguna make another, but for club between people. Then you wanna see when I go sit up and talk. Sit up and talk waiting.
It's way over about 1 minute. 07994993. Let's take couple of calls and then we go do with Bomba Cashaldo as well. So continue for play *799*2# and then you get the opportunity for be one of the lucky winners this morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abaka.
Yes, Baka, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
The thing where the happen so now we continue. We want to tell you ruling, you want the reading of power say this is a bad legacy this in the set. Number one, we don't see the lock the PRO of APC. We don't see the charge the former president move out. We don't see the lock the secretary general the prison. Honestly, I think don't expect the democracy for the go on and for able to see them practice democracy. Why will they say this? Now for the future, now they talk for. Because them two political parties there, and they tell you, they're not able for moving. So if APC come, APC do worse than this, where will go happen? If who says see two lions in the fed? Now one grass. Then small one they own, but not on away then get. So what we go do with this fancy way the son of country? Now that make the question. Now if we really talk about this tripartite, the tripartite now the only thing this way they will help with for letting you to go vote, we call it
Thank you, Baka.
with the recommendation the way they did. But we tell them the pros and the fine tune them, then the pros are all they want. Thank you.
07994993. Call and be part of the program this morning. We just accommodate a couple of few calls and then we go wrap up the program. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, morning. You must have called for.
Consistency.
Go ahead.
I just want to ask the two panelists already. This tripartite document in the talk about are parallel to the constitution or written. That question mark just are parallel to the constitution.
Okay. 07994993. The number we have can add the voice to it to the discourse. Let's take another caller quickly. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Malaika, go ahead. Yes.
God bless you. Yeah, well, actually, my office is parallel. Na till then they were then at the constitution they talk about election and then they're supposed to amend. You know, but if the amendment they go on as the other parliamentarian they talk, then the government, the head of the government, the president, they hastily they do waiting they against the tripartite where they all go and talk about. So it's not a breach to the tripartite. Now I know they ask because they don't spend so much money time for do that tripartite day. Then one recommendation of that tripartite day, then they try for amendment, then the president will go ahead and hastily do what they're supposed to go amend. Now I know they talk. Thank you.
Thank you. 07994993. We they take few calls more and then we will wrap up the program shortly. Like I say, we will talk. So, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, okay.
I want to ask Honorable, why them fasting this one great result, 2023 the election, the results. Then publicity secretary been don't complain, they tell we say the election don't endorsed. Anything una don't forget about them. But today the day behind this year, 2023 election, how the Tifa, how they make a don't pull hand. Honorable, why make una dey behind this one great result results here? That una dey full with the
Kamusa.
They vote for una. Not the same thing una care for they do. So the people that will not take election, we now big fool. And the reason these two parties they are against them to God. Are they against them two parties they are? Sierra Leoneans, let we all come together to God. Let we choose another new party or go vote for to God. Let flood them two parties they are. Thank you.
079994993. Maybe 3 more calls and then we basically try for go to the guest them. I think Abu Loko this. Hello. Yes, Abu Loko.
Yeah, Central, the voice from Central.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I tell me two elders and the honorable and plenty chunky, you know, for sensitize the people of this country and for talk about waiting they happen and waiting there for happening at the country. You know, Reginald, Salone, we all are one family. And we all let's try at least for push this country go before rather than fighting each other. We need for put ideas them together for push Salone go before. Not so idea for carry grudge and fight each other in this country. The people learn and they suffer. Just like they waiting and they talk. Electricity, lights not there. Water is short. So who they beg politicians and say, we the people and we are vulnerable. We need them at least for make them do things, sell their ideologies them to the people and carry plans them for push the country go before.
Thank you.
So there we beg them say, also the party the APC SLPP, na good party them. But then there people inside there when are bad people them.
Thank you, Abuloko.
God bless you, sir.
079994993. 2 more calls and then we get a report queue and then we'll do bomba cash out. Hello.
Yeah, this is the telephone buffer.
Yes, Jokele, go ahead quickly.
The question I ask, the president no right for nominate. I want the person answer me and I want to continue. I want to talk
something. No, go ahead and go answer later. They don't give you answer now.
Right. Now, then other people themselves don't choose the one they way they want. Now, this is my common sense. You know the president, now that is 91. I don't pick her. They don't put food there you. And I just for no other people there for belong. No more. But as the president don't choose, no matter how it sounds like it's on say, now you go for pick. You don't go left the way you don't choose, you go take other person. I don't think so.
079994993. Let's squeeze in the final set of call and then we'll go over to we get them for reply very, very shortly. As we get for the bomba Kashalo. Hello.
Yeah, Regina.
Manager Hassan.
Yeah, Mr. Hassan. Thank you for the program.
Yes.
But Salone now go me around past 50 years. What happened to you is continue go to Sami Magai?
Yes.
The country in between the security alone. Not na South respond. You go cool to no blame and watch football. That really don't end this. People are not fool. Not talk to. All from where you will continue. Where you will continue. Lord check now. Who only Salone people? Lord check. Maybe you don't develop this country in terms of everything, development. And I comment to Maria 6 months like no go. Everybody in spring. For mommy born. After Nigeria will not talk football. That man watch football. That man I get you 9 get. Would watch football. No to receive. No, we don't face with you guys alone. Then people are laughing and they're going to continue.
All right. Thank you. One bonus call 079994993. Just one. Okay, I'll take this bonus caller and then I go wrap up now. Hello.
Regina. Good evening.
I'm fine.
But this problem.
Who are we talk to, please?
This election, one of the Sakurada, how they come about to announce this election? Number one. Secondly, how this man announce this election? Where people in the sector and say now, we don't say this is don't pass. But one thing we get for no, what will lead to this recommendation all. Where you know go easy for let people forget but people in the time will talk to what make the people in the fashion the election. Anything when a country interest, you know go easy for let people forget but to let people get this in mind. Yeah? This man, when president, now he can mastermind this project, this election, we then go announce her because they just set a cabal. Now the country was saying that this will never happen if we lost, we about to lose this election. So this will never ever done at this country until this election, this generation, it don't test because of world history now. Yeah, so this needed to tell anybody in this country, it not go down at this country. This is going to have world record.
All right, we don't go overboard the time. Gentlemen, we are wrapping up. We don't go way overboard the time. We want to respond to the callers and waiting we go left with the general public. Quickly, let's start with, I don't know that I don't have to go first. Honorable Tengbeh, you go first?
Yeah. No
okay,
problem.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, one for respond to the last caller where they ask, say, now that first begin to rule the country. And they allege, say, APC don't bring more development. I want for make let me call and no say now SLPP first begin, but then APC don't rule this country more than any other political party. And most of the successes, if today people get free quality education, now the SLPP introducer.
Okay.
If we get institutions where they work today, NASIT, they cater for old people, now SLPP don't bring them. So all the goodies we any government can rely on around the world, SLPP don't do it.
Okay.
So I will go briefly to Joe, where they ask, we say the president, if the president not get right for nominate. Indeed, the president get right for nominate as per the constitution, we supreme, and other people are not angry. Going against the constitution, the law tell we say it tantamount to treasonable offense. So if the president they act within section 32(3) of the 1991 constitution, it just be on point.
All right.
And also somebody been they asked, why is APC Honorable saying 2023 election was stolen? This has been the rhetorics for bring confusion, make clear the supporters that are out there not they together, and that is not good for us. When you see even PPRC don't they team up Trangawa now for say people for the stop for the promote hate speeches. Now the thing that when you lost an election, you lost.
Okay.
The only democratic means, the constitutional means we available now for go to court. But if you not go to court, then still you the team up, they tell people when they even plan for the next election, say the 10th election on a recipe for let people begin to fit themselves out there, and that's not good. And also, somebody been talk about bad legacy. We say they lock the Secretary General, then they drive the ex-president. That is not correct. The ex-president, to the notice we all know, he go out on medical. Of course, the Secretary General, we all day, he encourage chants like, Mada Biona Tifitifi, Mada Biona Tifitifi. You know, for God's sake, let's all we like the matter then a court because a constitution has say if PPRC get matter way they beyond their own regulations, then at the court we will interpret whether what the person do correct or not.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Like go to Honorable Mahmoud, nice guy, from the opposition APC Western Yaoban. You respond to the callers and which you left for
I want to tell plenty thank you to everybody we don't call. So many points and questions then come in what take note of. One get for do where one of the callers say why we still talk about 2023 election. You know, just always get for talk about 2023 election because when something bad happen, definitely if they try for prevent for letting it happen again, it just always gets for reference that particular thing. The 2023 election are the first time we witness at the history of this country where the raper collate counting the raper counts, then the electoral commissioner go announce results. This not you will not be the ever foreseen in the history of this country. So definitely that one they will always get for keep for the talk about them.
Okay.
Then another person make mention say what thing happen for if the president not get right. I think na Joe make that question there. If the president not gets right for appoint the electoral commissioner. Of course, the president get the right. Even the amendment we did before he still give the president the right. But again, how if we go ahead, the 1991 Constitution, Section 32 say Section 32(3) say the president in consultation with political parties he can appoint electoral commissioner.
All right.
But because of that power be too boku by the president, now that make the recommendation 36. We SLPP agree, we self agree, and Umora answers in their own presence. Let's self agree. Say, you know what? This power too boku by the president. For like you only say I don't consult party, so I don't appoint Abu as electoral commissioner. They say recommendation 36. You know, get people them when they go serve as moral guarantors them. Where they go call them the search and nomination committee. Where them body are, they don't work. Now for ensure say they interview people them. You know, scrutinize them, make sure say they fit for be the electoral commissioner. So when then once they don't nominate them people there, they will submit 3 names to the president. Where the president now, one of the name here, the 3 names they will submit to them, he can appoint anyone per them as the electoral commissioner. So basically the president will still appoint, but now in a format we not go create confusion, we not go create doubt. Say, oh, this person will not believe him again. And one last one, please. Then possibly ask, say, if the tripartite recommendation now alternative to the 1991 constitution, not to alternative, but basically now where's them who them put together for make sure say what's happen in 2023 and not happen again. So now that make we get the constitutional amendments to the before for make sure say some of the things that they agree by the tripartite they put inside that constitution there, so that in the future we will get a credible election when all sides go actually agree say yes, the outcome is credible.
Thank you very much. Of course, Honorable Mohammed Nice Guy, Mahmoud Nice Guy Kamara, sorry, from Western Area Urban, they represent the main opposition APC, and also thanks to Honorable Engineer Fallah Tengbeh from Kailaun District, and they represent the ruling bench, the SALONE People's Party. Many thanks, gentlemen, for honorable men, for joining me in the program this morning.